Let's bring in Cam Jordan. He is the defensive end for my New Orleans Saints, who are going to the Super Bowl and going to win it. Next game will be at the Panthers coming up on Monday night. Cam, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Overly blessed on this wonderful Tuesday morning. Appreciate you having me on.
Where are you right now?
Right in the parking lot of work, It's a Tuesday, quote-unquote, off day, but we're here to get it in.
The best car in the Saints parking lot belongs to?
Cameron Jordan? I don't know. I feel like my 2011 Tahoe has done me right for my entire career. I don't see me leaving her anytime soon. But, I'm biased, clearly.
Well, that's a sensitive car that you have there, but who's got the extravagant one?
Who knows? Drew's got a Tesla. That's always nice. Mike T might have a great one. I think AK has a beautiful Jeep. My dog Mark has one of those big trucks that all men dream of.
Oh, it's got the big wheels on it, and you need a step ladder to get into it?
No doubt. No doubt. 12-foot ladder because, my man Mark is the tallest of the bunch, but that thing's a dope monster.
What's Sean Payton drive, like a Honda Accord or something?
That's a phenomenal question. What does Sean drive? I have no idea.
Wait, you don't know what coach doesn't? Isn't there a parking spot there that says don't even think about parking here? This is Sean Payton's?
No. Everybody's treated equally out here. Plus, you figure, we share a parking lot with the Pelicans, and they're the exotics. Yeah. I have no idea. That's a different set of guaranteed money, right?
How about Anthony Davis? How about Anthony Davis blocking field goals?
I mean, it sounded good up until you saw, Gronk on the last lateral, right? Maybe taller players aren't meant for that one. Get you a speed guy.
Did you watch the game last night?
Of course. You have to watch Seattle versus the Vikes.
Yeah. NFC teams.
Especially my family, two NFC teams. Pops have played for the Vikings for 13 years. There's a vested interest in that one. And then you talk about, Eric Kendricks and Mike Kendricks. Former Cal Bear taking the field. Gotta love the brotherly love situation.
What do you remember about your dad playing for the Vikings?
Not much. I was like 4 when he retired. But, I probably got every kid's, fantasy dreams of just running around on the field, being able to tackle, dummies and drink some Gatorade, maybe watch some film with the man. But at 4 years old, it's not like you're retaining a lot of those phenomenal memories I wish I could have.
Who runs the locker room post-game?
That'd be, a Sean Drew situation.
You guys have fun in there.
Yeah, we turn it up one time. For everything that we've been. Once they put a speaker after the game, now it's just about who controls the music, and it's definitely defense side.
Teddy Bridgewater looked like he's kind of leading the band in there. Teddy looked like he was having a little bit of fun. Teddy looked like
no doubt.
Yeah.
I mean. Teddy, Craig Robinson, Chris Banjo, you've got everybody dabbling into the fun. Mark Ingram, AK. I'm definitely in the mix. I need that. That concert after a great win, after a good hard-fought battle. I mean, it's almost Valhalla-esque.
That loss to the Cowboys. How do you explain that?
I don't. I move on and move beyond it. When you talk about
wait, what are you, Bill Belichick here, Cameron?
I mean, 24-hour rule. I'm not even talking about the last one we had. At this point, we're focused on Carolina.
Did you see? Okay, you sent Cam Newton a bottle of wine last year?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. So that means yes. So you sent him a bottle of wine after the Saints knocked the Panthers out of the playoffs. Why did you reportedly send him a bottle of wine?
Allegedly, there might have been a Jordan Cabernet that was sent. A great year. It was like a 2011 Jordan Cab. Maybe it was 2013. If I was to send a bottle of Cabernet, it would definitely be of the Jordan variety. I just feel like after 3 hard-fought battles in an in-division opponent, it felt like it was the right thing to do. A great farewell gift.
But how did he take it? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like he's a quarterback, so he was just too top tier. He's a great guy, so he just probably didn't even open the so said scent box of wine. I didn't hear anything about it. I don't think anybody did. So, like, allegedly, a bottle of wine was sent.
but you play on Monday night. Would you say to
Right?
Cam, or would you say to Cam, how was the wine?
I mean, I'd like to check in on it just to see if, so said box was ever received, if so said bottle of wine was drank. It wasn't like it's a low caliber wine. No, it wasn't like a $5 chuck. It was an expensive, nice bottle.
No,
of wine.
Jordan is a great cab. I think it's a great gesture. And 2011 was probably a great year. We're talking to Cameron Jordan, by the way. Do you know where you rank on the Saints all-time sack list?
I know for a fact I just passed up, my former mentor, Will Smith. So that's somewhere in top 5.
It's Ricky Jackson with 115. Wayne Martin has 82 and a half. Pat Swilling, 76 and a half. And then Cameron Jordan, 71 and a half.
Okay. So, doable next year.
Are 100 sacks, but if I'm looking at Hall of Fame numbers, like if you get to 100 sacks, is that Hall of Fame numbers?
Yeah, I think somewhere around 85 sacks is Hall of Fame numbers, right? If you just look at everybody who's been inducted in terms of defensive ends wise, 85 sacks you're in conversation. 100 sacks puts you in that, almost in that first ballot situation.
Okay.
In my mind, once you hit that 100 sack threshold, right? The moment Vaughn broke that this year, that's Hall of Fame. That's Golden Jacket worthy. That's an exciting number for a defensive end for sure in terms of career.
If you were going to rewrite the quarterback protection rule from a defensive perspective, what would be fair to both sides?
To both sides. I mean, I'd probably just be just as biased as the league is now on protecting the quarterback and unprotected quarterback. For everything it is, at some point, as long as the quarterback is in the pocket, I feel like he's fair game as long as you're not going below the knees and a direct hit. If you get pushed into it, you get pushed into it. I believe in that rule. But a blindside hit, they're trying to somehow hit a quarterback and rotate out and, all this extra stuff that the focus is on protecting the quarterback, that has to be vetted sometime soon. Because at some point, this is a game of men. And a quarterback knows that, this is what he signs up for. You don't sign in for like, hey, if you have a free shot on me, you can't take it. Or if you hit me, you have to roll off. If you hit me, you can't hit me too hard. I don't understand these rules in a game where, everybody's running their fastest, everybody's worked out their whole entire lives to be the best that they can be, to be the ultimate competitors. Now all of a sudden we've got this soft edge being placed on us, and I don't understand it fully.
Ever felt sorry for a quarterback you hit?
All the time. Sometimes.
Really?
Every quarterback I hit, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna feel that tomorrow. I don't know if that's a truly I feel sorry for you, but it's a sorry you had to be in the way, big fella. Sorry that was you.
Ever hit Brees in practice accidentally?
No. I've seen somebody tap Brees, and I got upset. I said, "Look, don't jeopardize our future." This is.
Who's the quarterback on your hit list that you haven't gotten? You got, 71 and a half sacks, aside from Drew.
Oh, I'll say, my biggest one was like, maybe if I see him in a Pro Bowl, I could probably get one off. I don't want to hit him hard. I just want to hit him and lay him down gently on a pillow. Like, hey, I appreciate you enjoying this for me. I feel like Tom Brady would be the next one. He's eluded me the last, I've faced him, I think, twice now. And I've had him, and he's chucked the ball, so I feel like I got to seal the deal eventually.
He's not very fast, Cameron.
Not at all, but the man has an excellent release. He's 6'5", he sees everything, 6'6". And I'm talking about I've had some clear shots at him. He's just released the ball. It's highly irritating.
Do you talk to these quarterbacks?
On a personal level, no. I don't know if I want to know a quarterback personally. That means I have a vested interest of actually liking him.
But on the, in the game, in the moment.
Oh, I'm talking at all times now. If anything, when a game is intense enough, when you have emotions running, you're going to have those wonderful exchanges, and I have those exchanges often with quarterbacks.
Is Cam Newton bigger than you?
Yes. Taller? Yes. Taller, yes.
He's
actually bigger. No, I mean he's 240-ish, 250-ish, right?
He's a big guy.
It's not the off season, so he's not my weight yet.
Yeah, but he's a big man.
Yeah, he's a taller quarterback. You're going to face bigger, in terms of like heavier, most likely Ben Roethlisberger. Him and Andrew Luck are probably comparable, right, in terms of size.
Yeah, and then you got Drew, who like when he probably gets carded when he comes into stadiums. They're like, you're not the quarterback.
Drew is, that's the gunslinger, everybody knows, what Drew is. He'll never get carded. His face is one of the top, 5 most recognizable in the league.
The Saints will be in the Super Bowl
when the Super Bowl is played.
Oh, you're going.
I like to say that is the goal of our team, and so until we are derailed of that privilege, we feel that we have everything in our sights lined up, and that's our mission.
Well, congrats so far, and don't screw it up. I have you guys winning the Super Bowl. I'm not one of those guys who jumped on the bandwagon midway through the season. I jumped on in August, so I have a window seat in first class.
Love it. We appreciate all the support, and at this point, our season has been about proving them right, and we take every game with this chip on our shoulder that the world is against us, and we're here to fight this uphill battle.
Cam, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Good luck against the Carolina Panthers on Monday night.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
That's Cam Jordan. He's the Saints defensive end. Yeah, his dad was a good tight end. I think 5-time, 6-time Pro Bowler with the Vikings.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.